In the world of news media, there's many conspiracy theories. Conspiracy theories like Sandy Hook was a staged event and that Reddit moderators are actually not virgins. But no conspiracy theory tops the one that I'm about to tell you. Conspiracy theories are not uncommon. Any type of media out there that you consume has a conspiracy theory to it. And that begs the question for our biggest conspiracy theory yet. Was 9/11 an inside job?
America deserved 9/11.
Now personally, I don't believe it. But I also don't believe in karma. So until I can give you my opinion, I'm going to go ahead and give you all the facts. The one negative thing about the internet is that you could spread any information, and even if it's misinformation, it will still get out. So here's the first conspiracy theory. The Twin Towers were brought down by a controlled explosion. Now, the reason why people believe that is because if you watch any demolition video, the way that the Twin Towers fell looks eerily similar to how a building falls during a controlled demolition. Whenever they clear out an abandoned building, like a Kmart. But here's the thing, their evidence is irrelevant because none of those controlled demolitions have a plane flying into the side of the fucking building, okay? That's the one thing. That's the one takeaway. You can't say something similar unless it shares all the similarities. This Sprite, some people say that Sprite tastes like Sierra Mist. I say that those people are an R word that I'm not allowed to say. Let's move on to the next theory. This next theory says that the Pentagon was hit with a missile and not a plane. Now, the evidence supporting this theory is that there was no plane wreckage found. All of the wreckage was cleaned up before anybody could get there, and that the information that the Pentagon was hit came out way later so that all the news reporters couldn't get there in time. This theory is debunked as well, because if you don't know what the Pentagon is, it is America's defense terminal. If you think that they're just gonna leave a plane sitting in the side of their fucking building, you got another thing coming to you. They're not. I'm pretty sure they got the plane out of there because they wanted to get back to work. I don't know, probably chasing after the people that did it. So that theory has been debunked as well. Okay, here's the next theory. If you're not aware, there was a plane that was found in Pennsylvania. And supposedly this theory is that that plane was shot down by the government. This theory is kind of in open water because there's no way to prove it, there's no way to not prove it. Authorities say that it crashed because it got taken back over. I'm gonna go ahead and skip this theory because there's not enough evidence supporting that it was. This theory is the second largest one, almost as big as the last theory. So here's how it goes. The government knew that they were attacking, but they had NORAD, which is the North American Aerospace Command Defense, stand down and let the attacks happen. I don't know about you, but if you ran a country and you knew that somebody was coming to attack it, pretty sure you wouldn't do that. But at the same time, this conspiracy theory has almost as many followers to it and believers to it as the last one, which is insane that you would think that your own country would accept an attack. That's fucking nuts. Now this last theory, it's more well known than any theory that is out there on the internet. A theory believed by millions, and it's insane that you would believe it, given that the information that comes out after it, multiple people that didn't believe it believed it. This theory is 9/11 was an inside job. Now, the theory suggests there were never any terrorists involved at all. As a matter of fact, that the government commissioned people to get on the planes, crash them into the buildings, so that they can go overseas and steal the oil, leading into the Iraq War, which is another video entirely on its own. This theory is supported by multiple people, and yet there's not a lot of evidence. Like I said before, what kind of government would do that? Well, oil at the time was extremely high. Not only did they want to believe that the US government wanted to go to Iraq to steal their oil, but that they wanted to go there to steal other resources like gold, silver, and from the national museums of Iraq. Now this theory, I don't believe it. There's a lot of evidence, but I still don't believe it. So what are the takeaways of this? Why would I post this on 9/11? Well, see, when you're debunking conspiracy theories to conspiracy theorists, they consider it a conspiracy theory. I know that doesn't make any fucking sense, but that's exactly how it is. The people that watch this that believe that, you really need to figure out where your morals lie. Now, I believe some conspiracies of this government are true, and I really don't want to divulge which ones I believe, but this conspiracy theory is not true. Anyways, that's just my opinion. I hope you enjoyed the video, and always remember, Americans are the only ones that celebrate 9/11.